Let us catch up with Tim Blair. Tim, always great to talk to you. I know that you're a blogger to The Nation and a columnist, but a lot of people don't know you're also a bit of a lexicographer. In fact, you've added to the great lexicon of this country. You came up with the word fright bat, and if you don't know what that is, get online and Google it. So I thought you'd help me out with this, because the Johns Hopkins University has changed its definition of lesbian. And let's have a look at their new definition here. They say a lesbian is a non-man attracted to non-men. While past definitions referred to lesbian as a woman who is emotionally, romantically or sexually attracted to other women, this updated definition includes non-binary people who may also identify with the label. So we don't know what a woman is, but we know what a non-man is. And a lesbian is a non-man who likes non-men. Am I missing something?
Yes. Now, I'm old enough to remember when the women's separatist movement was underway in the 70s and 1980s, when we had the spelling of woman, W-O-M-Y-N, to get rid of any reference to males. And, you know, that gradually sort of faded out. But now we've gone to a point where women are defined only, at least in this ridiculous definition, defined only as being the opposite of men, or not even men.
Yeah.
But male is the main characteristic here, which seems to me to be making males a rather large proportion of the definition of women, i.e. all of it.
It is chaotic. I'm going to show an example of how this is played out in the world of cycling in North Carolina, a lovely part of the world, where a non-man who happens to have a penis won the cycling event. A 27-year-old by the name of Austin Killips, the non-man, wins the women's cycling event. And here's what they said about it afterwards.
I mean, it was just a grueling effort. I'm just really proud to lay it out there and get the result.
There we go.
Okay. I think
is this fair game?
That non-man who is a man, won by 5 non-man kilometres, according to reports, which is not a small margin in a bicycle race.
Yeah, there was another non-man, and I don't know how you get the definition. This is a non-man without a penis, a non-man with ovaries, I think, came second, and here's what she had to say.
Yeah, I just kind of couldn't match, Austin and some of the single track and, the power. It's just not comparable. So kind of got gapped maybe 50 miles, and then from there was kind of alone a lot of the time.
It's just not a fair fight, is it?
No, get used to it, sister. As long as you're letting men in your sport, you're going to lose on any relative basis where age and body mass and so on are your relatives, relative sort of standards. Men will always beat women in endurance and strength sports. It's just going to happen. I noticed that some sports, of course, have begun to change things, and if you have gone through puberty as a male, you're prevented, I think, from joining certain sports. Not all sports. Some sports, obviously cycling hasn't made that big step yet, but they should.